Alright guys, here we have a quote from Mrs. Burling, who is staggered. Well, really, Alderman Meggarty, I must say we are learning something tonight. And she shows something of a shocked attitude to some of the status of Alderman Meggarty. Could possibly be drunk and harassing women in a bar. So let's zoom in on some of the language here. Well, her shocked tone staggered is the stage direction. So she really doesn't believe that the upper or middle classes can be involved in immoral behaviour. It is the working classes who are simply genetically immoral for her. The idea that Alderman Meggarty would be involved in this behaviour is simply scandalous. Unbelievable, really, when you think, obviously, what Gerald and Eric have been up to, and even it's alluded Mr. Burling was up to as a younger man, that she acknowledges herself. So really quite an interesting comment there, an idea about the mindset that Priestley is trying to show us about the upper and middle class women. We've then got Alderman. So Alderman is a title, it's a position of responsibility within the local community. He would know Burling well, as Burling was Lord Mayor 2 years ago, and traditionally it depends on the area, but it was the aldermen who elected the Lord Mayor, so obviously well known to the Burling family and well known to Burling himself. By using his title as well, it shows that Mrs. Burling really shows that these titles are important to her. She doesn't just say Meggarty, she doesn't just say, Joe or whatever. She goes Alderman Meggarty, very formal title, using his formal title that shows that she obviously cares about these titles, which we see quite commonly throughout the play, don't we? I must say we are learning something tonight. Well, she should be learning something, shouldn't she? The entire family should be learning the message that the inspector is putting across to them, but the audience realises she isn't learning like her children might be learning, like Sheila might be learning about the messages of socialism and equality and how they have treated the working class employees at the factory far too badly for far too long. Here she's simply enjoying learning about the local gossip. Obviously, the local gossip if it doesn't involve her own children. So there's obviously some link quotations there for you in the left-hand box. We've also got a little bit into the context box there about the titles and honorary positions. They still exist in the UK today. You've probably heard of Sir or Lord in the news with various different figures, lots of Sirs in the world of football and sport. But they were possibly more important back then, and they were certainly slightly differently given to as they are today. It's true that J.B. Priestley turned down a knighthood. He was offered a knighthood, much like Burling, but rather than Burling desperately wanting one, he rejected it. He did, however, accept a different honour, the Order of Merit, later on from the Queen in 1977.